I've seen a lot of people recently asking the question, why? Why now? What is going on? We've seen the prices of 151 ETBs and 151 in general just absolutely skyrocket over the course of about a month. It's crazy to think that these boxes were ever sub $50 sitting on shelves, something that nobody really wanted, infinite supply, no demand. If you bought these like 2 years ago, you've 10x your money. But that's aside from the point. The point is, what is happening that is driving the price of these upward? And the answer is really simple, honestly. And we can compare it to the Paldean Fade TTB, which is the other special set in the SV era that tends to trade in parity with 151. Similar quality, similar desirability, but obviously the prices are completely unlinked at this point. And the answer to the question is it's just rotation. The Pokemon market and markets in general are extremely cyclical. We see hype cycles into one thing or the other, and eventually it becomes saturated, attention shifts, and people rotate. And what we've seen in recent years is an extreme focus on modern. Vintage really had no demand, respectfully. From the Logan Paul era, we'd seen the prices of boxes only slide. They weren't really trading, people weren't really making content, and people were focused on the next shiny thing. But what we've seen in 2026 is a strong rotation back into vintage, and what that means is 151 is honestly vintage. And no, it's not literally vintage, but the cards are vintage. It's the original 151 set. You have the Charizard, you have the Blastoise, and the illustration rares are really good. And what we're seeing is people chase like the vintage flavor. Anything that you could sort of categorize today as vintage is going up, and that's what we're seeing with 151. Scarlet and Violet has performed really, really well, and it's natural that with a vintage rotation, we see the vintage Scarlet and Violet set go upward, and that's really the only answer. And what that says to me is that at this point, I probably wouldn't buy it. I would probably wait. Inevitably, we're gonna see attention fade. People are gonna be less interested, and I'm not saying the price won't go up from here, but it'll cool off. And we'll eventually see people shift again. We'll see another rotation, and the shiny thing will become shiny again, and the price will also go up.